It's been around 3 months that I decided to start a social media marketing agency. There's gonna be no BS, no hidden courses, just a vibe. I'm gonna talk about why I switched to a service-based business from dropshipping, what kind of agency I'm running right now, how much money I've made, and finally how I plan to make over $10,000 this year while being in high school and trying to have somewhat of a social life. I've been trying to make money from home since I was about 14, and I've been doing different side hustles like buying stuff from garage sales and reselling them on eBay, car washing, freelancing, but I've never made a significant amount of money. I should have put a joke there. At least not enough to buy 2 kids. So I recently started dropshipping. So for anyone that doesn't know, it's basically selling products online but without having to touch the inventory. So as soon as you get an order, you order a product from China and then you ship it directly to the customer. So like many people, I thought dropshipping was going to be the way I was going to get out the hood. But I realized that to make a consistent $6,000-7,000 a month, which was my aim, well still is obviously, dropshipping was way harder than it was shown online. Of course you can make really good money. I personally know a lot of people that have made a huge bag from it, but it wasn't aligning with what I could do and what I wanted to do. Because you see, a business like dropshipping is very cash intensive, meaning that you'll need a lot of cash flow to keep the business alive. So this is to spend money on ads, to pay for the actual products that go from China to the customer, and I didn't have any disposable income. That was about a year ago. So at the time I probably had like $200 in my bank account. I don't have a job, I still don't. Or any recurring income. I also realized that dropshipping with a low budget was very unsustainable and very inconsistent, especially when you drive your customers from TikTok and relying on organic videos to go viral. That's what I was doing. I would post funny TikToks and people would direct themselves to my Shopify store and buy from there. So when I did do dropshipping, there was like a month that I made 80% of the sales I've ever made. Then next month I've made like nothing. So very inconsistent.
Matter of fact, everybody stand up.
So that's why I switched to a service-based business. Instead of selling lots of products to lots of customers, I basically sell a service for 100 times the price, so that higher profits and easier to manage. And that's service-based businesses. Also, the starter cost is basically zero. All you need is like a little computer. Yeah, that's it. So if we do some simple maths, if you want to make $10,000 a month with dropshipping with an average profit margin around 20%, you'll need to make $50,000 in sales to make that $10,000. So that's probably around 1,000 to 2,000 customers that you'll need to manage, deal with refunds. So that's insane. Whereas in a service-based business, what I'm doing right now, right, the profit margin is basically 100%. Okay, let's say the average is $1,000 per client. All you need is 10 clients paying you $1,000, assuming you're doing all the services yourself, which I'm doing right now. You'll be able to make that $10,000. What kind of service am I providing? So when choosing this, which is probably what most of you want to start are like thinking, oh, what service should I provide? There are so many out there, running ads, lead generation, video editing, thumbnail design. Since I've been editing YouTube videos for a while, I've had past clients with pretty good results, so my editing skills are pretty good. Short form content is really on the uprise right now with TikTok and Reels and YouTube Shorts. I decided to start making short form content for other agency owners, online coaches. So I would take big videos, cut them all down, add subtitles, music, and make them go viral. So anyway, I thought this was a way more sustainable business than dropshipping, because the clients that I would acquire, if I deliver good results, they will stay with me. So I won't have to always look for the next client like we do in dropshipping. So the LTV, lifetime value, with a service-based business client is way higher. On the scaling part, yes, it's slower to scale compared to dropshipping, but slow and steady basically. So maybe you get 1 client a month more, and slowly it multiplies. Before you know it, you're making 10 grand a month. But the key to service-based businesses,
Let me give you a major key. It's all about residual income.
is to provide really good value. They stay and they pay you more. So another reason that I chose short form content is because of the importance of personal brand. So building a personal brand is basically having a profile on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, social media basically, that people know you, trust you, and can consume your content and get value from you for free. So if you're selling a service online, a product online, a course, whatever, you can use that to acquire the customers instead of having to pay for ads like you usually do. You're seeing that right now with Iman Gadzi selling his course. He uses his personal brand, his YouTube. Now he does Reels, TikToks, all that, and then he leads them to the course. Same thing with Alex Hormozi. So he attracts business owners to work with him. So you can be a realtor, you can be a coach, another agency owner. Building a personal brand is really important. If you want to build up your personal brand, grow your business, you can book a call down below to see if you're qualified to work with me. I know, shameless plug, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, so how much money have I actually made in the 3-ish months that I've been running this business? I'm not gonna give you the exact number because the IRS is probably watching me. So for the first month running this agency, I got my first client, which is pretty cool. So I was able to close that client from a DM and from a free sample that I sent him. And honestly, at the time, I wasn't really good at editing the short form content. I even made a bunch of videos for that client for free so that I can learn and get better and he could build trust with me so that after I could charge more money. I think that's a really good lesson. There are loads of people online that are like, oh yeah, you shouldn't work for free, your time is valuable. But if you're a broke kid with no skills, like me at the time, how are you ever going to charge as much money as people that are giving really good results, really experienced?
The key is to be honest with yourself.
So what can you do? You can work for either really cheap or for free until you bring in those results and build a reputation for yourself. So I didn't have any employees at the time, I still don't, but I plan on outsourcing some of the editing so that I can focus more on doing outreach, basically the client acquisition side of the business, which is a higher level skill. So anyway, we agreed to 15 short form videos for $400 and a split profit for every TikTok that can be monetizable. So if you didn't know, on TikTok, if you have a video that's more than a minute long, it can be eligible for monetization. So you should definitely take advantage of this. So anyway, that client, he only stayed for around 2 months. It was a podcast and they performed pretty well. He just didn't want to pay me prices that I wanted. So in December 2022, I got my second client with a similar contract to my first client. I got paid around $500 for around 10 videos.
It's called secure your bag.
And they performed really well. So in this month of January, I've got 2 clients. One low ticket client that I did 20 videos for $400. And then the second one that's a bit more high ticket, which is the one from December that I charge a higher price. Those are the 3 months that I've been running the short form content agency. In total, I've made around $2,000, which is pretty good.
And believe in us, God did.
So for the first month, I was working a lot for free because I've been doing the editing all myself and I'm in school and stuff. So right now, I really want to implement a result-based pricing. If I get them more views on their reels, on their TikToks, and if I bring in more sales from their courses, from their services, from their product, imagine they make $100,000 extra in the month, I get around 10%, so I would get $10,000. I'm not there yet. This is my plan to make $10,000 in the upcoming months this year. So my plan is to build up my personal brand on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube to be able to get free inbound leads for my agency. A small percentage of people that watch my content on Reels, YouTube, whatever, will want to work with me. But yeah, we can do business. I got a solid background with Instagram. I built an Instagram theme page to 150,000 followers. What I was saying before about skills and reputation, right now I've got skills with Instagram. I've actually recently sold the Instagram account, first major exit, so I know quite a bit about the Instagram algorithm. I also need to train and hire employees, which will be a challenge because I've never done that in my life.
Life, there's roadblocks. Don't let nothing stop you.
But honestly, I'm looking forward to this. I'm spending quite a lot of time editing for my clients and not really focusing on the expansion of my business. Agency owner, coach, whatever, link in the description, book a call, and maybe we can work together. Also, follow my Instagram because my quench for clout is becoming desperate. Just kidding. Bye.
Secure your bag.